What's good with y'all niggas and niggas? Man, today we back again with another video, man. And we're here to talk about another menace. I mean, a nigga so busted, he'll kill you in a daydream. A man so broken, he can fold you like a New York pencil. A man so broken, he can make you scared of a clock. Now, for those of you who don't know that sound, or who I'm talking about the one and only Vecna, aka #1, aka Henry Krill, aka a real demon. No, like real junk, he was a YN before it was YN. And I know what y'all thinking, bro. How could a nigga named Henry Krill be considered a real demon? But don't worry about it, we gonna get there. I'm gonna fill y'all in, I got y'all, bro, I got y'all. But first, I'm gonna need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe on the video, man. Please comment, I need more ideas for videos, bro. Plus, I love getting feedback from y'all. But without further ado, let's get into it. Now, where should I start? How about the fact that this nigga killed his entire family? Yep, you heard me. This nigga killed his loving mother and his innocent sister at the tender age of 12 years old. He did all this simply because he felt like he was freeing them from the human world and their lives were meaningless. After bending his sister and his mother up like New York pretzels, his father grabs him in attempts to escape, not knowing that it was that little YN that was doing it. And then, to make matters worse, when the police showed up, they arrested his dad. Apparently, these niggas thought that it was a regular human that could bend niggas up like this. And I'm not gonna let y'all forget, he did all this at 12 years old. Like, really put that into perspective, bruh. I'm 20 years old, my nigga.
Damn.
At 12, nigga, I was playing with Pokemon cards and watching Pokemon and playing with Blades, nigga. This man was thinking about the political and economic state of the world. It's only one thing scarier than a regular YN. A YN who thinks. Pack that shit up, bro. This nigga's gone, bro. Alright, so we're gonna move on to another reason on why this nigga is one of the greatest menaces we have ever seen. After killing his entire family, he gets taken by this man named Martin Brenner, I think it's something like that, who takes care of him and takes him into a laboratory. And this is where he earns the name #1. Dr. Brenner then keeps him in his laboratory for 20 plus years while he trains other ones that are just like him. And after countless time trying to control this nigga Henry's power, he just gave it up and decided to suppress his power and put a chip in this nigga neck like OG Broly. And if y'all niggas know about OG Broly, y'all saw what he did to Paragus when he finally snapped. Had that nigga space pot looking like a dried up raisin. Eventually, a person that has power similar to Henry shows up. Henry sees this and starts giving her little tips and pointers on how she can make the most out of her power. But in the midst of doing this, he was simply manipulating her to get whatever the fuck he wanted. We fast forward a little bit and see that he got 11 to take the fucking chip out his neck. And just look at the look on her face, bruh. She don't even know, bruh. She really just gave a YN they first fucking shiesty, bruh. Whole time, Dr. Brenner was just trying to keep the world safe if he wanted to be real. He knew the moment that nigga got free, he was finna start folding niggas up like origami. And nigga, origami was an understatement. That man was in there folding up all the guards, the scientists, even the children, bruh. Even Dr. Brenner ass over there laid like a family got carried. 11 eventually walks in the room after seeing all the bloodshed and carnage. She then walks in on this nigga having a nigga pinned up against the wall. Pause. I did not mean that. He then gives some cliche ass speech about how him and 11 are really the same and they should want the same things and blah, 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 blah. Long story short, she didn't agree, so he lifted her ass up in the air. And through the power of friendship and plot, she beat him somehow. After forcing this nigga through a crack in the wall, Dr. Brenner then walks in and says, "What did you do?" Nigga like, ain't this you? What are you talking about? What did you do, nigga? After that, we get a montage of this nigga getting flown through the air, getting struck by lightning and landing in a buried wasteland. And this is when Vecna was born. Alright, so as y'all saw, Henry Krill made a name for himself, but Vecna made an even bigger name for himself. And we gonna start with the most obvious thing first. It turns out, he groomed my nigga Will. And I know y'all wondering, why would Vecna want to groom Will? Shit, I don't even know. I'm gonna be real with you. I ain't even watched that far into the show. But listen though, that don't take away no points from Vecna though. The nigga's crazy. And to make matters worse, he groomed him in the worst way possible. He put a whole long tentacle in this man's mouth. Had my man Will looking like an adult actress. And the crazy part is, Will had it easier than all his other victims. This man be out here putting his victims in Itachi level genjutsus. And I remember my first time watching this, I thought he was on some smile type shit, giving him 7 days to live and shit like that. But nigga, I couldn't be more wrong. This man just kill you on the day he feel like doing it. That man had Chrissy and Fred seeing shit midday. Whereas with Patrick, he killed that nigga in the same day. I just know that shit was hella scary because one day you could just be chilling in the car, next second a crackhead dug you into your car talking about it. I'm gonna get you. Now I have to admit, I'm probably gonna take a point away from him because of this right here now. He begins tormenting this character named Max, who's a part of the main cast of characters. He did his usual thing of breaking down their mind and scaring them up and letting them know that they're probably gonna die really soon. But the one thing that he did not account for, plot armor. We we all know nothing in the world of fiction beats that. Now, I won't sit here and act like that scene wasn't one of the most beautiful scenes I've ever seen in my life, but I call bullshit. Before this, she was out here knocking niggas off left and right, right and left. But the moment you run into a bitch who got a favorite song, you falter? Are you serious? And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, while Vecna was in the midst of getting her ass gone, Lucas and everybody else put her headphones on and played her favorite song, which made her realize, you know what? I don't want to die anymore. She somehow breaks free, runs away, and escapes back to the human world to be with her friends. Mind you, Vecna probably could have teleported over there and grabbed her ass at any moment, which is why I call bullshit. I can't accept it, bruh. No. But you know what? I'ma let it slide, bruh. Because he got her ass the second time. Sorta. And I know y'all wondering about what I mean. And I'm here to tell y'all, be patient. I got y'all, bro. Like I said, bro, I got y'all. It turns out Vecna needed 4 kills so he could execute his plan of combining Hawkins and the Upside Down. So I assume his thought process was, well, maybe I could just get Max's ass again, right? Except the difference was Max was coming to look for his ass too. It turns out Max and her friends organized a plan where she would be the distraction for him. They somehow knew that he would go after her again, so she volunteered to be the distraction. They discovered that the best way to get him is while he's idle inside the Upside Down, assuming that he wouldn't be able to defend himself because he's inside the person's mind that he's attempting to attack. We fast forward a little bit and see that he caught on to the entire plan, even going as far as to tie 11 ass up so she can't prevent him from doing what he's about to do. But once again, he got holed by the plot. After having Max's ass on the brink of death, literally eyes rolled back, blood coming out the eyes, 11 then breaks free. And guess what stopped him? You'll never guess. Guess what it was? Guess what it was? The power of friendship. After 11 whoops his ass, he did get his ass whooped in the human world. Nancy, Steve, and Robin blow my nigga down. They hit my nigga with the Sneak Nation special. After setting my nigga on fire and blasting him out a window, they eventually walk up to the window to see if he's still down there. But in typical horror movie format, the nigga was gone. And this is why I said sorta, because technically Max dies, but 11 brought her back to life. But she's in a coma. And technically his plan got executed because Eddie died in another scene. So I guess he won? I don't know. But what I do know is him walking out that portal was tough as fuck. Hey man, I appreciate everybody who made it to the end of the video, man. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, bruh. And like I said, many more to come. Let's do it.